Welcome back everyone to another series of Mike and the Move. I am Mike, and today I am taking a cruise. After 18 months of hiatus, cruising is back. Now, all of you might be thinking about COVID, and that's my worry too. Apparently this cruise right behind me, which is the Norwegian Bliss, is supposed to be 100% COVID free. And so what that requires me is to take a test to make sure that I have no COVID in my body and also share my proof of vaccination. So follow me to learn more how this cruise keeps us all free of COVID. Well, hello everybody, this is Mike. I'm excited to share the latest video featuring my experience boarding the NCL Bliss and highlighting NCL's COVID-19 measures put in place to ensure the health and safety of us passengers and its crew members. Note, this was the first NCL cruise to depart from the port of LA since the start of the pandemic, and the embarkation date is October 24th, 2021, and this is a Mexican Riviera cruise. So once you drop off your bags, you will quickly find new multiple checkpoints along the way as you embark the ship. Of course, these are all new checkpoints to prevent COVID from coming on the ship. So checkpoint number 1 is proof of vaccination and review of your passport. So the next step, we need to line up to get our COVID-19 test. All guests are required to complete a POC or antigen test for COVID prior to boarding the ship. To help guests meet this health test requirement, NCL has partnered with Eurofins to provide testing services free of charge. Each guest will be given a unique test number and barcode. And here's my golden ticket to get tested, and fingers crossed that I come out negative. So if you're curious to know how they are actually testing over 2,000 passengers at once, here you go. It's a massive factory line setup of COVID-19 testing happening. Luckily for all of you, I video recorded the entire process of getting the test. Again, this is an antigens test, which is a lot simpler than the molecular or PCR tests because it requires a smaller test sample. The antigens test searches for pieces of protein in my nose of the SARS virus, rather than going through my throat or brain. As you can see here, it was a pretty quick swab of the nose. I was shocked how painless it was. After conducting my test, I make my way out of the testing area to await for my results in the waiting room. Here we are in the waiting room, waiting for the results of the COVID-19 antigen test, which takes anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes. Each person's unique number on that golden ticket I shared earlier, here we are, is listed on a screen, sort of like a bingo display. When your numbers are called, you are cleared to proceed. Numbers are called out over the loudspeaker and also via text. So because my number was called out and I received a text message, that means that I received a negative in my COVID-19 test, a negative. From here, I am given a pink bracelet, which demonstrates to everybody from this point on that I received a negative test. And it's important to note that all up until this point, this was all handled by the Port of LA and Eurofins. So from this step moving forward, it's all about NCL and checking in through the normal NCL process. You know, they'll check my passport, get my credit card on file, and here's where I get my room keys. From this point on, I have the full green light to board the ship. We're about to enter the boat. We passed all the COVID screenings and we made it through. I got my card and here we go. So there you have it, folks. We made it on to the first NCL return to service cruise from the port of LA. The process was very smooth and organized. That made me wonder if they truly were diligent in ensuring the health and safety of us passengers and crew members. However, because I want to cruise so badly, this made me hopeful that NCL is doing everything they possibly could to ensure our safety. Once on the ship, the usage of masks is at your discretion. However, crew members must continue to wear their mask. So this is the end of my video. If you're interested in learning more about this cruise itinerary or staying up to date on my latest adventures, please subscribe to Mike on the Move so I can keep you posted on my latest videos and adventures. I look forward to sharing and engaging with you all soon. Stay safe and be healthy. Bye-bye.